Yo yo, what is up, gamers? It is time to return to Shield Knight. God, it's so silly. I still can't believe this is like a valid tactic in the game, but you know, welcome to Dark Souls, where like pretty much anything works if you're crazy enough to try it. So I was thinking earlier about what path to take, and I think I'm just gonna do the typical path people generally will do, which is you do the path I just did, and then if you go back into here, which was like the start of the path, you can actually go the other route. There's two methods to go the other route. One is you pay her souls, or two, you kill her and she drops the key. A fun thing you can do is when you beat the boss I cheesed, that I made like walk off his arena, you can actually have, she's pretty close to the ledge, so you can like punch her and just kind of like punch her off the ledge, and if you reload the area, the items she holds will just drop and you can just not have to deal with her, because she is actually kind of a fright to fight. She has a lot of healing, a lot of health, and does a lot of damage. She's a little scary, so yeah, killing her through just knocking her off a cliff is definitely much more preferable than the normal method, which requires you to basically be at the end of the game. But you know, and that's just me. So yeah, we are on our way to the Earthen Peak, but first is, I forget what this place is called, and also this is the Hexer NPC. We hate Hexers. Huntsman's Cops. That's what it was. I feel like it's not pronounced cops. I feel like there was actually a more correct pronunciation, but I don't know, man. Get out of my way. I feel like going through this area the first time around, it's a little spooky, but you know, once you get accustomed to it, it's not too bad. A lot of the areas honestly just lead to running through them if you played through them multiple times, because bosses are most of your souls. They're not always all of your souls, but I think they definitely make up majority of it. Is that all he does? Okay. I know you can do other attacks, but like, that is so easy to punish. He's stuck there. There's also an Estus upgrade here, so I'll probably snag that while I can. Torch? Oh, thank goodness. Literally the only reason I want to kill that enemy is I need a torch. Or like I could use it. Oh, that did work. I wasn't sure if it would actually like land, but it did. God, it's so funny that I can just do that. God. It's so dirty. It's so gross. There's no way to follow it up. Yeah, I've been wondering if I want to spec into Faith a bit, because speccing into Faith slightly would let me like use regen and heal spells, which I don't really imagine I'll need much, but I think they'd mostly be helpful if I am in a like PvP scenario and I'm actively fighting a player. Outside of actively fighting a player though, I don't think I'd really need it. Wanna hit me? Yep. And die. Yeah, there's a guy up there, he drops down. I think there's a guy back here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. This guy will track you down if you just kind of do this normally. So I think what happens is you pull the lever and the guy from the roof drops down, and then the guy over there comes to block the entrance. Oh, he tried and failed. Okay, there we go. And now he's dead. Well, what an unfortunate soul. What's interesting though, so normally, or not really normally, but you could just go down this path, which you follow like the ridge down there and it gets you all the way where you need to be. Or you could be a Chad Sigma grind set and go this way. There's also a butterfly right there. If you go over here, there's a ledge over there you can jump to. I think my equiplid's too heavy to actually make that, never mind. And you can just kind of take this and you skip like 5 enemies that might actually be a little troublesome. +1, if there's an enemy, you can't see him, but there's an enemy who will just shoot spells at you from a distance as well. You get like triple whammy. It really sucks. It feels a little out of the way. I didn't really want to do this, but there's a shortcut here. The most important part about it is that it comes with an Estus shard. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Okay, yeah, so that guy is also a necromancer, you may say. He actually revives these skeletons every time you kill them. So killing him is a big priority, as you might imagine. But we don't, as you can see, it's not really a problem. And skeletons are weak to strike damage, which I do. So I've got that going for me as well. Okay, there we go. Please Twinkling Titanite, because I need that to upgrade my weapon. I'm praying. Let's see, Twinkling? Nope. Darn. And then yeah, there's the Estus Flash Shard, and then this opens the gate, which leads to being a shortcut. I don't care about going through the shortcut stuff. And I also don't think that item over there is worth it. It might be. Who knows? Probably not. The fact that you have to jump and risk your life to like rolling off possibly is just not really worth it. But yeah, here we go to our first boss of the chain of areas I plan to get through. I'm hoping I can get through all of these in one sitting, but we'll see. I don't usually target this guy first. I usually target the middle guy first, because the middle guy spawns skelly wheels, I'm pretty sure. And skelly wheels are a big no-no. This guy spawns the horde of basic skeletons? Yeah, basic skeletons. Yeah, middle guy, not a fan of skelly wheels. Skelly wheels are an atrocity to man. Skelly wheels should have never been invented. Like, it's actually the worst thing ever made in a Souls game. Oh my god. Yeah, so we're almost dead. What's really interesting about this fight, by the way, so there's an item called Alluring Skull, which makes generally just like undead enemies focused, or like weaker enemies, so like skeletons and just like your most basic enemies, will focus at the skull's position, like where you threw it. And what's really fun about that is, what's it called? In this boss fight, you can use it and just make all of them aggro that spot. What's even more fun is mages have access to a spell called, what's it called? Yearn. And Yearn does the same thing. So, if you're a spellcaster, as long as you like buy the spell, you literally just have that feature, and you can kind of, I wouldn't say cheese, but you can make this fight a lot easier for yourself, which I think is really cool. Just like knowing those nuance effects. Because yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of enemies here, and if you say, let's say you have like a Soul Greatsword, which is a really nice sweeping magic skill, you could literally just Yearn, get them all bunched in one spot, and then Soul Greatsword, and just like kill all of them. Wow, that group was a lot smaller. This guy's in trouble. Oh wow, that was one shot. I'm just gonna life trim to be safe, and then now there should be exactly 3 skelly wheels. Look at that, an Alluring Skull dropped. Another one? Yep. Well, it's cool that they can drop them as well. Yes, I will say, there's actually a really cool feature in this game. If you kill bosses in New Game Plus, you can get upgraded rings. There's only 2 wheels, I thought there was 3. And this boss, actually for spellcasters as well, drops the, like, one of the best rings ever for you, which is the, can't remember the ring name, I know it's quartz something. I'm so annoyed I can't remember the name of it. But basically the ring increases your spellcasting speed by 55%. So, you know, that boss, getting that ring is pretty crazy, and that also plays into the Dark Souls 2 specific mechanic, where there's an item called Bonfire Aesthetics, and if you use Bonfire Aesthetics at a specific bonfire, or just at bonfires, you will level up the bonfire to a New Game Plus level, making everything under that bonfire's vicinity a New Game Plus power. But the important thing is what I said there, the vicinity of the bonfire. So like, for the boss we just fought, the Undead Lockway bonfire would be the one you aesthetic to upgrade the bosses. If you do the Bridge Approach or the Undead Refuge, you'll just end up upgrading like the general area, but you won't actually end up augmenting the boss to drop the ring like you want. Which is kind of an interesting thing to know, and that's also where the wiki just becomes a very important thing. This guy, he's a goofball. He's a real funny one. But this guy's even funnier. There's a guy in here. He walks through the pot and he gets poisoned, and then you just watch him die slowly. Oh, I did not know you could prone these guys too. Yeah, look, he's about to die to the poison. Yep, there you go. Yeah, these guys are kind of silly, but that's okay. We like silly. You could do the same thing with this guy too if you really want to. I don't know if I will. Ow. I'm glad I didn't block that because I would have guard broken. That would have been bad. And yeah, of course, they just have to put a Pyromancer up there. I'll say, yeah, welcome to delayed hitbox land, where I got hit by that anyways. Yeah, there's stuff over there you can go to. I forget, I know Lucatiel's. Ow! I know Lucatiel's in the general area over there, but I don't really... There's a way to get over there that's a lot safer than like jumping from up here. But you could just jump down from here and jump down there. Yeah, Lucatiel's, I like how I just pointed to it like you can see, but Lucatiel's in the doorway down there that's like in the poison area. But yeah, we don't really care about that. Lucatiel's cool. There's, I think, is there an achievement related to her? I don't remember. I don't think there is. I feel like there is, but I don't think there is. And welcome to the most threatening boss in this game. By most threatening, I mean least threatening. But yeah, now we are on to the latter half of Earthen Peak, which it's gonna be over really quickly. Like, Earthen Peak, when you know what you're doing, this place goes so fast. God, I feel like I just got attacked by a Dex build, because it did no damage. Now we just watch him die. Any item? Nope. Nothing. Just use another life gem. I hate these guys. Kind of. They shield a lot, but like at the same time, I can just... Yeah. It's very annoying. But I can just prone him, thankfully. And then have him approach me. And then prone him again. And then move on with my day. Also, a very strange thing I've never really figured out, but I'm pretty sure certain attacks with the Great Shield actually have... What in the hell just happened? Actually have guard frames where you just guard during your attack, and I think that's really cool. But I still haven't, I've not really ever figured that out. I don't know what constitutes as like a guard moment or not during the attacks. Oh man, poison's annoying. I kinda wish those just bleed instead. I don't have to heal all of it. Yeah, then here's another guard guy. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I think I can just... Yeah, he was not ready for that. Oh gosh, I got attacked by a Demon Lord fan, or Demon Slayer fan. Well, I'm gonna just heal up real quick. Open this. Pray that guy doesn't just come in and like dome me. Because the gimmick to this area is burning the windmill. So we want to head over here and go right here and then set light. I think that might be part of the reason they put a bonfire here, so you can have access to a torch. But man, if that is not like the least obvious thing in this game, I don't know what is. Let me show you how awesome this game continues to be. So there's two secret walls here, and one of them has a bonfire in it. Is this, am I crazy? Let's just see, can I rest? I don't need to, but like, cannot use, okay, yeah, he's in my world. Does this guy not know the layout of this map? Did he just like invade without knowing what's going on? Oh, I saw him. I don't think this guy knows, he doesn't know the layout, I don't think. Oh my god. This guy's so lost. Does he see me up here? Is he like catching on? Oh, he got hit by the trap. Oh my god. I'm just gonna like sit here and watch for a moment. I feel like this is really funny. Oh. has no idea. Holy crap. Okay, well that's entertaining. Oh yeah, there's a secret room over here too. Is he gonna come out? Oh, he got lower. Okay. Oh my god. Wow, this boss takes so much damage. Yeah, that's great. Watch me do the same thing to you yet again. Okay, what are you gonna do? You gonna spear me? Okay. Crap. I tapped a movement thing. Oops. Nice. Nice. Dude, she is getting toasted right now. Shrieks, and then she jumps after it. Wow, that missed. Just two, huh? Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, I got 3 pieces on. That's good enough. I really ought to, what's it called? Just get rid of all the other armor. I'm just gonna go full Havel shield. There's no other thing to bring with me. Because what's nice about full Havel's armor is I have a lot of poise, meaning it is very likely that while I do my jumping attack, I will not be interrupted, at least by most enemies. There's no guarantee I won't be interrupted, but the general enemy base will not be able to stop me. Let's see, how are we doing right now? Wow, 30 minutes and we're already in like the last area I wanted to be at. That's pretty good. And we got an invader spectator. That was awesome. Or rather, an invader 2 spectate. That guy was such a trip. I hope we get another invader. Obviously not a scripted one, because this place actually has 2 scripted ones at the entrance. And they're both kind of sucky, but one is definitely way worse than the other. I don't know who thought of it, or like who thought it was funny, but I am not lying when I say it is pretty ass. Oh, that is huge double whammy right there. I mean, at least you can like sell armor to merchants, so it's not all wasted effort. Oh my god, that was a crazy sidestep. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Oh, that's not, thank goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna cap out just to be safe. Yeah, see, like, look at that. He literally did 0 damage. Just because he did fire damage. That made my life a nightmare. Are you kidding me? That's just lame. Hey. That was scary. That was close. I was trying to get him before he did his power up. Because, yeah, that is troublesome. 1, 2, 3. Slam. Because he usually slams, you don't get away in time. I don't think it's at all RNG. I think it's literally based on if you do or don't get away in a certain time period. Oh, maybe it is RNG. I just need to use this opportunity while I can. Okay, he's half health. Oh shoot. Oh, that does so much damage. Yeah, so that leads into a projectile always. Okay, that's just lame. Wow. He does not have very good openings, I am starting to realize. And playing the block game with him is really scary, I'm also starting to realize. As long as I keep him off me, I'm generally good. He's kind of just chipping away at me, yeah, so that's not an opening I've learned. Oh, actually, I could have healed there. I, like, need to heal right now, though. Okay, we're good. Yeah, look how delayed that was. Like, this guy is crazy with it. Okay, good. Got a stagger. For like 2 seconds. What in the hell? That was like not a good stagger at all. Okay. I'm just making sure I like always have a full stamina bar. I'm trying to make sure I can heal. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're good. I'm gonna just potion up real quick. I don't remember. Okay, they do. So unfortunate thing about life gems is they do stop their effects once you get full health, which is a really big shame. Because I mean, yeah, it's like you can use a really good life gem, but if you get full health like immediately after, then that doesn't do much for you. Oh wow, that was really scary. Much scarier than I feel like it need to be, and I think largely that was just because of chip damage. Bro just did like so much chip damage. That was really frightening. He does chip damage for being in melee range of him. He does a lot of chip damage on block because the shield does not really cover for element damage very well, which is why I think that's where like a second shield I think would come into play very heavily. God, I can't believe I got like the full Alon set in one run through. I've spent a long time farming for that thing in the past to do like an Alon Knight cosplay thing, and it usually took a lot longer than that. So that is some dumb luck right there. Rest to reload the enemies, because I don't like what I just did. I will explain in a moment, but first let me just kill this guy again. Okay, so there is a turtle over there, as you can see. And Turtle Man, when you walk in enough, will trigger, and when triggered, he will start breaking the floor, and if he successfully breaks the floor, then you have to jump, and I don't trust myself to do that, so I just prefer to try and get over to him as well. He just broke the floor. What a dick. Okay, well, it's just a simple jump, whatever. Yeah, he just starts trotting away, like he didn't just do that. Oh, are you kidding me? That was close. Yo, I got him dead at least. Thank goodness. Yeah, this guy just comes raring to go at you, which is really annoying. But let me show you something funny. So there's a lever here, and if you pull the lever, this drops down. And as you might imagine, when an enemy touches the lava, they kind of just die. So that enemy is dead now, and there is nothing he can do about that. Also a really fun thing, if I can make it work, these platforms have buttons to them. If you step on the button, the platform drops, like so. And Mr. Alon Knight is now missing in action. Another very funny thing, so, you know, these spew out flames. It's a little easier because I have a shield, and because I can take so much damage, but if you just put this guy right here, he just burns to death. Like, insanely quickly. Which, to be fair, could also be your health bar if you were also in the fire, so take that as a warning to not stand in the fire yourself. The fire does not treat you well unless you have insane fire resist, which is possible, but you kind of have to like go out of your way to do it. Get insane fire resist, I mean. So this is the guillotine, the famous guillotine that my friend died on, which was so funny, and I wish I could have seen it from his end. Just the stupidity that occurred. But yeah, speaking of the guillotine, you can in fact just waltz this guy over here. And yep, and he's just dead. So yeah, that's why you don't get touched by the guillotine. That's also something I really appreciate about this area, that you can just use all of the traps to absolutely murder the enemies here in such a short amount of time. Getting up here is very important because it turns all the fire off, so you can finally live your life in peace, not listening to the fire noise. Actually, that's so much peaceful, and also you know, not potentially getting burned to death at every corner. It's also really useful for that too. But we're almost at our next big boss, our next great one, as they are referred to, if I'm not mistaken. First, I just need to get past the ultimate boss, Turtle. Wait, They can shield break? That was definitely a shield breaking kick. I've never seen them do that before. To be fair, I've only done a shield playthrough once in my life. And I don't normally use shields, so that's probably why, but still. I had no idea those guys could shield break. That's kind of cool. Always be careful not to fall in the lava. Which, yeah, speaking of, this boss is like the epitome of I will knock you in the pit. Oh right, yeah, I'll let you watch the cutscene. But there's a pit in the boss room, which is it's such a mean place, man. But yeah, this boss is I don't really know his like background or backstory too well. All I know is that he's the old Iron King, whatever that means. I guess the person who was in charge of this place turned into a lava demon. How that happens, I have no idea. But I imagine that's like must be what occurred, right? But yeah, there's the pit right there that you can very easily get knocked into or just fall into on your own. Very unfortunate thing. Never want to see that happen. Starting with the fist slam. Okay. I think you can have it fiery, so I'm glad it wasn't. Pretty good damage to start with. Okay, that's unblockable. I'm not going to be surprised if nothing of his is blockable. Unfortunately, that might actually end up being the case, but we'll see. I think this should be blockable. Yeah. That did a lot of stamina damage. Okay, just one more hit. Oh shoot. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Alright, nice. At least I got the soul bonus. Now I have 90k souls yet again. Basically the amount I just spent. I will admit that was a god awful boring fight. But you know, that's whatever, I guess. It probably wouldn't have been so bad if I actually had a weapon that wasn't a shield, but yeah, that's a DLC area. I don't think I'm gonna do the DLC personally. I've just done the DLC so much, and I don't think they're very good DLC. Honestly, they're not amazing. Dark Souls 3, on the other hand, fantastic DLC. Elden Ring, we've yet to see. Hopefully that'll be good too. Dark Souls 1 even, it's kind of like stinky at points, but Dark Souls 1 DLC is like cool at the very least. It's got that going for it. But yeah, I don't know, the DLC for this game kind of blows, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna start leveling adaptability, I think. So I don't have to be quite as afraid of things. So I think a large thing that's holding me back is I'm just so scared of getting like knocked off of everything I see. Or not even knocked off, I'm just like beaten to death, quite literally. But yeah, I think next I will go down the other route, or the final route that isn't the gutter. The gutter I'm just gonna like sprint in there and then probably follow it Dragon Lake afterwards. But the next one I'll do will be the Brightstone Cove Celadora route, which requires a fragrant branch of yore to complete, and is another branch around the Majula area. You can actually kind of see it at the top of my screen. It's like the it's over there. I don't really know how to explain, like the roots growing out of the wall, kind of. That's the next area I'm planning to do. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. But until then, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.